Welcome back to King Kahuna's Spookathon. Now, over the course of the month, as you know, we are doing different horror stuff. And so, one of my goals was to watch at least one horror movie every week and then talk about it. And so, I want to talk to you about a classic. I'd never seen it before till now, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. This is the original 1974 version. I know that a lot of these older horror movies tend to be pretty stale, or like they were popular in the time because of the things they did, and they like did things differently and they set standards. So nowadays they feel kind of, I don't know, cliche sort of. I did not feel this way at all about Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So let me give you a quick rundown of the story. This group of friends are going on a trip. Along this trip, they meet somebody strange. They meet this hitchhiker on the side of the road who needs a ride, so they give him a ride. But he does something weird. He ends up cutting his hand open and then cutting one of their friends after he took a picture of him. And this guy's weird. He's whacked out. So they kick him out of their van, and he like smears blood all over the side of their van. Alright. Weird, but let's move on. The group keeps going. They're almost out of gas. They need gas. So they stop at this gas station. Turns out there's no gas at this gas station. Why? The refill hasn't come in. I don't know how common that was in 1974, but that never happens nowadays. So the gang is like, okay, well, let's just find a place to stay for the night. So they go to their friend Franklin's house. Now, he's the one in the wheelchair. As everyone's settling in for the night, Franklin's feeling a little left out. He's not getting any action like his friends. And at one point, two of the friends go off to go swimming. They heard there was a swimming hole around, so they go off to go swimming. Turns out, no swimming hole. But what they do find is an interesting house. The couple goes to the house, and they don't find anything. The generator's running. They know someone's there, but they don't see anyone. So what does he do? He decides to go inside and check it out. When he enters inside, he gets attacked. Earlier they were talking about how they used to kill cows at the slaughterhouse with a hammer. Eventually, the man who stumbles into the house, he's killed by a hammer. Crazy guy with a hammer. Boom, boom, boom. You get the picture. His girlfriend, who's outside the house, doesn't hear what's going on. So she eventually goes to check it out. She goes inside the house. Boom. She gets attacked. She gets taken. She gets hung up on this meat hook by our crazy killer, our massacre. And then he starts taking a chainsaw and like cutting everything up. Hence the name, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Funnily enough, I don't remember Texas being mentioned once. They're dead. They're gone. But everybody else is wondering, okay, where the heck are they at? So one of the guys goes off to go find them. When he gets inside the house, you'll never guess, yes, he was massacred as well with a chainsaw. So that's 3 of the 5 gang down. Next, it's night. Franklin and this other girl are trying to signal. They're honking the horn, they're yelling, they're trying to figure out where their friends have gone. Don't know where they're at. Okay? Well, we got to go find them, naturally. So they argue, and then they eventually start to make their way through the woods. And this is where we really get into the good stuff. As they're walking through the woods, Franklin goes, I think I heard something. And bam! Leatherface comes out, starts cutting things up. But the girl, forget her name, I think Sally's her name, she gets away. So she's running. She's trying to get away as fast as she can. She goes to the house. The house is no good. Leatherface knows the ins and outs of the house. You'd think he would not be able to tell where she's gone because he's got a chainsaw revved to the max, redlining this chainsaw the entire movie. But he can always find her. He can't catch up to her. She gets away. She goes back to the gas station where they were trying to get gas earlier when there was no gas at the gas station. So she goes to the gas station. She's saved. The guy is there. The old gas station guy. He's there. So she goes. She tries to get help from him. He says, okay, yeah. Well, there's no phone here. Let's go get in the truck and we'll go find a phone. Okay, makes sense. So she's freaked out, but she's waiting. He pulls the truck around. Uh-oh. This guy's not chill. Turns out he's been working with the homeless guy who they picked up and Leatherface. They're all working together. He captures her, puts her in the truck, and takes her back to the house where she just escaped from. At the house, things start to get a little wacky. And bless Sally's actress heart, there's a lot of screaming. She nonstop screams basically the entire time. I don't know how she did it, but kudos to her. Sorry, I just freaked myself out again. This movie was not particularly scary, I just have to say, but it was enough to get me to hear things. Now I'm hearing things. So she's captured. She's screaming. They're beating her up. They're basically just torturing her. They bring this old guy down, the grandpa. He sucks on her finger with the blood, and the blood like wakes him up. It's insane. It felt like Resident Evil 7 in that house when they're eating the dinner. That was probably inspired by this. And eventually, she doesn't get away. She gets attacked. But as they're trying to kill her, she does manage to get away. Misdirection. She wails her arms, gets away, runs out the house through the window a second time. So she's broken 2 windows now. She runs out the window. She runs down the road. It's morning now. Light out. Great. She runs onto the main road, all while being chased by Leatherface and the chainsaw. She makes it to the road, and a truck comes. The truck hits the hitchhiker. He gets run over. Really awesome scene. I love where he gets run over because it's just clearly a dummy, and they just boom, 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 run him over. Great scene. She gets in the truck with the trucker. He starts getting attacked. Everybody's in on it. It's a mess. He starts running away. They both get out the truck. I don't know why they get out the truck. Okay, I just have to say they were both safe inside the truck, but they decided to get out. I don't know, because they thought the chainsaw was going to cut through the metal door of the truck. They get out the other side of the truck. They just start running. They're running. They're trying to get away. The truck driver throws a crescent wrench at Leatherface, hits him in the head. Leatherface kind of cuts his leg open. Okay, she's getting away. And then another truck comes and rescues her. She jumps in the back of the truck and drives away safely. She made it away. Leatherface, in the final scene, is dancing with his chainsaw. And that's the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, 1974. I liked it a lot. I thought it was a great time. I thought this is one of the classics. Could definitely tell, like, some places where its influence modern horror. It had a lot of great, like, kind of close up, discombobulating shots that I liked a lot. The set, the set decorations were great. That was definitely my favorite part, where all the like bones and like sculptures and like chairs and lamps and chandeliers that were all made out of like skin and bones and stuff. That was definitely the coolest part. I had a lot of fun picking out different things and looking at all that. And I thought the acting was good. I thought for 1974, pretty darn good horror movie. And, you know, it's a classic. It influenced a lot of what we know today. And so, yeah, I give the Texas Chainsaw Massacre a solid 8. Guys, thank you so much for watching King Kahuna's Spookathon. Like I said, we're going to be back at it. I got tons more movies to watch. I got tons more reviews to do. So keep in touch, and we'll see you in a couple days. Later.